what's up guys, welcome back to Railway Empire 2 and we are on the Bella Italia DLC and we are currently on the Per la Famiglia Scenario and this is part 2 and at the end of the last one, this is where we finished growing Naples. We did have these connected, but I've decided that they are not really a viable connection for now. So our next connections are Potenza, and we need to get 120,000 citizens. So we're going to go through Salerno, which has got olive oil, and Potenza, which has got wine and meat. So, you know, real good staple sorts of stuff. So let's go through this olive oil. Let's go through the olives first as a start. So guys, the idea here is that we will be double lining this one so that we can move both goods and express nice and easy between these cities, and it's such a distance between these cities, but for now we're just going to keep just the one line. Oh, we need to make sure we're not overexerting that one. Oh, that was actually extremely expensive. Let's try that again. Right, okay, so we actually need to move that to the lower side over here. Much better. So I've done something a little bit different this time, of course, as well. We have got Naples connected to a Latina as a train, and then I've also got Naples connected to Rome as a train, and then Rome connected to Latina as a train as well. So just moving different goods along the line that way. So let's get this city involved now. Let's do this the cheapest possible way. Because that million hasn't actually gone very far, and that's mainly because there's such distance between these places. And then our next stop, I'm just looking, we've got Potenza, so might be worth to leave a couple of lines. Oh, we've got another city up there as well. A couple of lines free at the bottom. Actually, it doesn't really matter, because we can run goods in on one line and express in on the other. That's the way we can look at that. So let's get connected to wood. Doesn't hurt to have another commodity. The only train station I'm actually worried about the fact that we've done it wrong is Naples. No, actually we haven't. It's just it's different on this line. It'll be absolutely fine. We'll sort it out. And let's see if we can get Potenza connected. Now it could be that actually this is where we would do two stations, one connecting to one side and one connecting to another. We'll see. We'll see how the game plays. I don't think we're going to quite make it to, oh my god. Wow. Yeah, so I didn't... That's intriguing, guys, yeah. How the hell are we going to do this without... Okay, right, so that's actually it's going to be very expensive, isn't it? Okay, we're okay to there. Okay. Don't really want to go all around the houses to get to... We're okay until we get to about there. And then we can... Oh, that is absolutely disgusting. I wonder if... Let's just leave that there for now. Let's try something a little bit different and pull it a little bit up the mountain. See if we can get it connected. I mean, we can do that. I think that's probably one of the cheaper ways we can do that. So what we need to do is get a new rail line from there to there. Oh my god, we can't even get one train running on. Let's get press in play. And get some money back. How much are we going to get bonus for connecting this? 500,000. only just about going to pay for that one line up to Potenza. I just can't believe how bad that actually is. Quite the expensive line, but we'll tick it off, and then it's a matter of then hoping, fingers crossed here,
is in a strategically important position for us. Good thing we now have a train station here.
Right, let's just get a train running on it and get that bonus as well, and then we can figure out the rest of the logistics in a minute. So I think warehousing up in Potenza has probably got to be... That's probably pretty difficult, to be fair. Mainly because of its location. So... Salerno is probably a better place to warehouse, but then we've also got a warehouse here in Naples. So, just really needs grapes and pigs. Wheat it can get. Oh yes, there's our bonus. Right, let's get that connected. Double. Right, so we've got a train that does between Potenza and Salerno, and we've got a train from Salerno to Naples. We've just got... So let's make that 2 trains. And let's make that 2 trains. And then maybe what we'll do is what we did between Naples and Rome is a couple more trains going that way up there. Yeah, that sounds like it could be a plan. Okay, right, and then let's look at what we can run up to Potenza, because I do actually think that's probably an ideal place to warehouse, because we've got now wood on the line. We could get veg in on the line. We can get grapes in on the line. I think we can do it. We definitely need a maintenance depot. So let's go wood for a start. And we are growing already, guys, so I don't think this is going to be a massively long stint. This video. Got milk as well. Pasta there. This train's going very slow, but that's kind of expected because it has got to climb up the mountain. We've actually not done a bad job there. Weaving it up. Not a bad job at all, guys, I don't think. That's growing really quickly. Next port of call will be, of course, Policoro, or however you pronounce that. So let's get a station there for the little piggies. Let's just have a look at how that actually geographically looks. Not fantastic, but let's give it a go. Another scenario, guys, where I just don't feel like we make enough money for the progression that we really want to make. Now what we need to do here is get some supply towers. We haven't supplied anything on these lines as of yet. Yeah, it just feels like it's one of those maps that we just, again, can't make a ton of money. Not yet, anyway. We can take out another bond if we need to. That's going to be fun to run in, isn't it? Is that even going to be possible? We're making some windy tracks on this today. Yes, we can. Just about. The trains are climbing the hills at a fairly decent speed, so I can't really complain that much. Just got lots of trains coming up, of course. Could you imagine it being 1871? You are in a horse-drawn carts, and then all of a sudden you get a brand new train station, and all these locomotives just turn up, bringing goods for the first time. This is a hell of a difficult scenario, guys. Now we're up to 107,000 people, guys, so not too bad. Both the cities that we've got connected are growing. We've got plenty of goods moving as well, so happy at the minute. Actually feels like we're starting to make a bit of money too. Not enough to do anything great. I mean, like, we can't extend these lines to 4 at this current time. But it's something we definitely want to be working towards in the future. What else could we get in? We could put olives in. We could put veg in as well. it possible to connect that up to... Let's just have a look if it's possible to connect it up to that line without costing an absolute fortune, even if we've got to kind of snake it. Right, it is. So what we'll do, demolish that and get that to be extended to about there. So let's put olives in the warehouse here. That's not too bad, to be fair. We might be able to, if we extend that a little bit, we can get veg in as well, guys. Just wait for that train to run past that mark. Sure why there'd be a oh, the second one's waiting for deployment still. So let's get that running just that bit further, maybe down to there. These trains got some way to go. So what we'll do is we'll put a second train on that. We'll put two trains on that as well. And let's put a second train on that as well, because it's got such a distance to cover. It just means there couldn't be a constant supply of it. If it doesn't need it, we get rid of the second train. It's not an issue. So we're up to 115,000 citizens within this region now. And it's looking quite positive for us. We've even got wheat down there, which we can't connect at the current time. But we've got wheat up there we can connect, and that's got pasta anyway. Put grapes in that warehouse too. Brilliant, I think we've got a cracking supply there, guys. I also think we're gonna see a bit of a clog at these train stations. There's just a little bit too much going on in each one of them, but that's something we can sort out a little bit later.
Also grows thanks to our transport business. Keep up the good work. Good news! I hired another 2 security firms. For a small fee, they protect our passengers and freight from assaults. You can't be careful enough, right? Of course, that means we will make a little less from both our passenger and freight transports.
Great.
But I'm sure it's worth it. Besides, the gentlemen do scare me ever so slightly. They use intimidation tactics and remind me more of Gabalotti, corrupt landholders, than security service providers. But maybe we can strike a similar deal as last time? The 2 businesses each have their own turfs. One in the south, the other in the east, respectively. Purchase a concession for one of the territories so we can continue with our plans.
Okay guys, so that's going to be the end of part 2. Short and sweet, that one. So we now need to either gain access to the Apulia region or the Calabria region. So there's that one there. Or there's that one there. Now, realistically, I would say, because we're heading this way, that this region would probably be best. And hopefully a little bit less mountainous as well. I'm not keen on connecting these cities at this very moment. So I think it's going to be this way, and that's 1.2 million for us to connect that. So we're going to have to let money grow. We're not doing too bad here, guys, and we can take out a bond if absolutely necessary. But I don't think it's going to take that long to get to the 1.2 million. So guys, join me in part 3 when we will take on the Calabria region. I'm sure this is where I want to go. I don't know whether to connect to that city there. That's got pasta, and that hasn't got anything. Do we connect to that, or do we just go directly straight across and connect into that? Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't know at the minute. What's the best port of call with this one? So join me in part 3, guys. Thank you very much for. Hold on. Yeah, join me in part 3. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.